Welcome back to another episode of Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Let's see. What we got going on?
Yeah. What is it?
Something's really been bugging me. I'm wondering if you could dig up some answers.
I'm game.
Sure.
What do you need dug up?
I need some information on what happened to the people who were in the reserve with me. The other members of my squad. When the water pressure was getting too much for the bunker to handle, sections of it started to lock down. We analyzed the systems and we were able to pinpoint the issue. They went off to fix it and left me behind in the reserve. But then the whole place locked down, trapping me inside. I tried to reach them by radio, but I got no response. I need to know what happened to them after they left.
Where did they need to go to fix the problem?
Near Rampart High School. Honestly,
Alright.
what happened to my friend Kenneth is what concerns me the most. We were close. The other three, we didn't part on the best terms. We didn't see eye to eye.
Tell me about your friend Kenneth.
He was like a big brother to me. Stood up for me when everyone else in here was out of their fucking minds.
What do you mean, out of their fucking minds? What happened down there, Casey?
They made a fucked up decision, okay? Kenneth and I were not cool with it, but they did it anyway. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to get into it. Past is the fucking past. If you wander over to Rampart High, maybe you can dig something up. The gym is probably the best place to start. There was a disaster relief camp there that they were going to search. Find out if Kenneth made it. That's all I'm asking. Maybe it'll help me sleep better. Maybe not. I'll keep my ears peeled for what we need in the meantime.
Alright. Let's see. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's see right here. You can make a bolt action rifle. Actually, I can't. I found enough metal to make ammo for it. As much as I would like to actually have a rifle, I can't have one. So why do I feel short? I feel a bit short. Oh well, whatever. If I am, I am. I need to get to this. This has a full heal. That's why I really need. Alright, let's head over here. Figure out what May needs, and then we'll head out. I think I'm gonna help out Casey first. Figure out what's going on there.
My husband was innocent. I don't give a damn what was on that map. Doesn't prove a thing. Georgia has such a stranglehold on the tower. She could say the sky was green and made of jello, then everybody behind the wall would nod, smile, and get out their spoons. Not me, and not my daughter. I'm going to prove to Umbra that we can rise above it all, that we can remain in truth. Which brings me to a confession, tourist. I didn't tell the full story of how I got the reserve key. Umbra called me out for omitting a critical detail. I am raising the kid right, I guess. To get the key, I had to hurt someone. Real bad. A dear friend. I almost killed her. In the moment, it felt like the right thing to do. No question. But I regained my senses for my daughter's sake. I could see her eyes pleading with me from across the room. Stop, Mommy. This isn't right, they said. I was ashamed. I had succumbed to what the tower had become under George's influence. A breeding ground for betrayal, forcing people to turn against each other to survive. Sad thing is, I'd do it again, in a heartbeat. Not proud of it, but it's true. There is a line with me, and when it's crossed, it does not matter who you are. I will do whatever it takes to defend what I know is right and protect my daughter. So now, you know exactly who you're dealing with, tourist. No bullshit. Like before, the drawing will point you to the cache. Beyond the location, the next cache is a mystery to me. No clue what might be in there. All I've heard is that it's quite a haul. May.
Let's head to the main park first. We're gonna help Casey, like I said, and find Kenneth and the others. So we'll see how this goes. There's the gym. Locked. Alright. Oh, it started raining outside. Freaked me out a bit there. Oh, that's a weird sound. I'm hoping you're not hearing the rain in that. Whoa. Okay, maybe that's why I missed. Okay. I thought that was weird that I kind of missed there. Oh yeah, these can't open. Well, corpse. Not usually a good sign.
Casey, with the goddamn whining. I'm about to put my fist through his teeth. We
I like
did
how
what we
he's
had
actually
to
Tower.
do. Live with
They're
it.
trying to hide
End the
the
story.
IT.
How the fuck that beanpole made it through basic is beyond me. Soft as a melted fucking marshmallow. Different story with Kenny. I respect the guy, but that doesn't mean he gets a pass. The questioning has to stop. We had to protect what was rightfully ours. This bunker is our home. The supplies are our lifeline. If we did not defend it, we'd have all been dead within 2 weeks. Now we can last months, maybe longer. We can survive this. A brutal decision was made, but we have to fucking stand by it, unified. If Kenny and Casey don't fall in line soon, I'll have no problem marching them out of the bunker door with a gun to the back of their heads.
So already, yeah. There seem definitely been some issues. Fridge has always been super glitchy. I don't know why. Because they don't always open correctly. So usually you have to force it. More blood. Her body.
Wasn't about to let those bastards steal all our shit. It's dog eat fucking dog now, and I'm the mama pit bull. Foster and Trin understand what's up
Always loved her
when you go
dialogue.
through something like that together. Something that ugly but necessary. You develop a bond to the group, no doubt. The other two, fuck them. They don't get it. Casey acting like he's innocent. Bunch of bullshit. And Kenny with his moral high horse routine, not gonna put up with it much longer. I'm watching. They so much as blow a fucking fart in my direction, I'll put their asses down. Zero hesitation.
I always
Only
love
the
that
ruthless will survive this shit.
Because she says that right there, I never fully been able to take her seriously. Stop draining real fast. Oh, okay.
I'm a good person. I know I am. Well, I saved my cousin Billy that one time from blowing off his fingers. All the other kids dared him to hold that M80 and light it, and I said no, Billy, even though I really wanted to see what would happen. What happened at the bunker, Jess says we did the right thing. Foster says it too, so that means we did the right thing. I didn't do anything wrong. Us or them, and we chose us. I'd do it again, probably. So that means it was right, right? When you can look back on something and know that you would do it the same way all over again, that's deja vu, I think. Something happens and you say, you know, that's the way I'd do it a second time. Deja vu. That's how I know I did the right thing.
All the prints. Well, don't look too good.
Oh, didn't think I'd ever see another human being again.
Is your name Kenneth?
Yeah. How do you know my name?
Casey asked me to look for you. He's alive. In the bunker. He wanted to know what happened to you and the rest of the squad.
Casey's alive, huh? That's good to hear. I didn't give him much chance, honestly. Thought he'd have blown his brains out by now, or shriveled away to nothing. Guess I underestimated him. If you make it back to him, tell him these few things for me. Tell him he's a good guy. The guilt, it's not his. Tell him to let it all go. What happened at the bunker? He needs to wipe his brain clean. Tell him Kenneth said things right. Killed Trent, Jess, and Foster.
Oh, so you
okay?
killed them.
You need to write it down or something?
What do you mean, the guilt? Casey mentioned something horrible happened at the bunker. Is that what you're talking about?
Fuck it. I've got nothing to hide. We killed dozens of innocent people. Civilians trying to get into the bunker. When all the shit with the dead walking started to go down, we had orders to keep everyone out of the bunker. I don't know why. It didn't make any sense. But when it got too tense, we freaked. We mowed them down. Vietnam-style shit. Casey just stood there. Like a ghost. That fuck Foster started screaming at him to open fire with the rest of us. Later, I asked Casey if he fired. He said that he pulled the trigger because he was scared that if he didn't, we'd all turn on him, add his body to the pile. He said he aimed his gun up in the rafters of the church. I believed him. He begged me not to tell the others. He didn't trust them. But he trusted me. We were friends. Listen, my brain is it's getting foggy. I'm seeing shit. I don't know how many words I got left. End me. Please.
I've heard enough, Kenneth. I'll tell Casey we spoke. Tell him everything you wanted him to know.
That's mighty nice of you, Uncle Tommy. Before you go to the bowling alley, blow my fucking brains out, yeah? That's the only way to remain human all the way to the end, right?
Goodbye, Kenneth. Rest in peace. Alright. Take a look around before we head back. This don't look really creepy at all. Oh, that's how you put fear. That is real creepy right down there. Oh. There is a lot of stuff in this area, like codes and whatnot. Because if you remember back at the one place, there was like a code or whatever. Let's see. Ah, dang it. Constant noises. Must be a robot in there. Okay, better be careful because there's obviously zombies. This way. Too early. What's that? Nice. Sorry about that. Timer went off. Way out. That a freaking... it's working. How's that? Space we got left. Oh, I'm full. It's time for me to head back. Alright, let's keep going around. Don't mind that. This is like a weird glitch. You have to say though, hearing like the ambient noises is so creepy. Wish this thing was brighter. Let me get the heck on out of here. Back to Casey, tell him what happened. What was that? Actually, hold on. Here we go. Get more items. I need to start collecting maybe a bit more food too. And whatnot. Well, hey, we made it, so that's all I can be happy about.
You there, Casey? I'm back.
Hey, tourist. Did you discover anything?
All your squad mates are dead. Kenneth killed them.
Holy shit. How do you know?
I stumbled onto Kenneth. He told me what he did and why he did it.
Kenneth is alive? Where is he? Can I talk to him?
He wasn't gonna make it. He begged me to put him out of his misery. So I did.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you did what was right. Tourist.
Well, yeah.
Shit. Rest in peace, Kenny. My friend. What did he tell you?
He wanted me to tell you something. You want to know what he said?
Yes, of course. What did he say?
He said you're a good guy. Not to feel guilt about what happened outside the bunker. To let the massacre go. He told me all about it. From his perspective. But I am curious about yours.
Well, if he told you what happened, why do you need to hear it from me? You know what you need to know, right? And you've told me my friend is dead, so we can move
Not
on.
really.
Yeah?
I know it must be hard, Casey, to talk about it. But it's okay. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, you're right, tourist. It's not easy for me. There was a massacre. 36 people at least.
So at least there's
Civilians.
people.
Right at the reserve entrance. Innocent people that we should have been protecting. I should have done something to stop it, but I didn't. I stood there, a coward. And now I don't sleep. I have a nervous twitch in my right hand that gets more pronounced every day, and the guilt is like a 10-ton weight crushing my chest. Are you satisfied now?
Those are just facts, Casey. I already know the facts. What I need to know is your perspective on the whole thing. There's a reason why you can't sleep. You're twitching like a junkie and your chest feels like it's caving in.
Okay, quit badgering me, please. I'll talk, just give me a second to
Now let out, Casey.
gather my thoughts. It's all fucking foggy. The whole thing escalated really fast. The first bullet was Foster. I wanted to scream no, but it's like I just left my body. Everything after that moment, it's like a nightmare. Jess and Trent started firing. Jess, she was smiling. Kenneth hesitated. He looked right through me, like he expected me to have his back. But I did nothing. So he started firing. After that, all I've been able to retain are weird details. Oh, the sounds. A hat. A cross. Man, sometimes when I'm here lying, trying to sleep, I can actually feel my fingers shaking on the trigger of my rifle, even though I haven't touched the thing since the day it happened.
The feel of the trigger. Did you pull it?
Yeah. I didn't want to, but I did. Basic training kicked in. Follow orders, no matter what. But I don't know if I killed anyone. I may have. Thing is, I'll never know. Maybe that's worse than actually knowing for certain that I did.
What do you hear when the sounds come?
The sound of terror. The pleas. The gunfire. My own shouts. The thump of bodies hitting the floor. This cacophony will just swell up inside my head when I least expect it. This chaos. but I can still
It
pick
just
out
seems weird
every
that they would
single
tell them to start
fucking
opening fire on the
sound.
civilians.
I just
Makes me
can't
wonder if
shake it.
one the three lied about it, or
A cross?
that's actually
Like in the
what's
church? What's that all about?
Yeah. It's fucking strange, tourist. I see it. Real close up. Everything around it is hazy. Bullets chewing it up. Splintering the wood. It's from my church back home. The one my mom used to drag me to. You know, but that makes no sense. Well, it's just my mind fucking with me. Guilt digging in deep, I guess. Fearing judgment.
You mentioned a hat. What hat?
There was this old man, shielding his wife. He had on this bright blue fishing hat, and I watched a flurry of bullets rip it right off in this spray of blood and skull. And this fucking hat, I swear to God, it's the exact same hat my uncle used to wear. And the bullets drove it into the wall, and it hung there for a second, dripping. And then it flopped onto the floor. The image, I can't get it out of my head. I'm worried it'll be there forever. And I keep thinking, was it me? Did I shoot those bullets?
You'll never know for sure, Casey.
That's exactly right, tourist. And I can't fucking deal with that.
It all sticks when the guilt is too much, Casey. When you know that you fucked up beyond repair. You should have stepped in. But for whatever reason, you didn't have the guts.
You're right, tourist. Even if there isn't any actual blood on my hands, the fact remains, I did nothing to stop the slaughter. I froze. I'm a coward. Maybe I deserve to rot down here.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're a real comfort, tourist. But you know what? Maybe I can learn something from you. Freeze my fucking heart
I
into a
messed
block
up.
of ice. Go through the rest of my miserable life that way, huh? Look, tourist, this little chat, it's worn me the fuck out. And I've got rewiring to do to keep from getting electrocuted next time I use this radio. Not that it really fucking matters. Doubtful I'm getting out of here alive. Without that key that has everyone riled up, this is all a waste of time. I'm gonna go.
I messed
I'll talk
up.
to you later.
That's not what I wanted.
I guess.
I was hoping for something else. That's the always hard thing, because you never know what your character's fully going to say. Where did the... Okay, I guess I didn't put that one gun in. Cool. I'll keep it. It's been in good condition. Don't ask why I didn't use the axe earlier. It's kind of pulling the gun whenever I shoot the zombies, and I don't want to let go of it. Let go of it in just in case. Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for dialogue. Usually I always done it better, but obviously I get it wrong. It's really hard to say what's going to happen precisely whenever you do the conversations. Overall, you know. And right there, that was just the wrong way of doing it. And that's what sucks. There's not much I can do about it. It does suck. I was hoping... right there, I got hopeful for a second. Like, it was like, no, like, I have to change how I was going to act. That's what I was hoping to say. I was like, yeah, you're terrible for doing that. But what I was hoping to go to, but if you work to change it, then you'll be a better person at least. Because you actually actively tried to change it. Kenneth tried to change it. And that's what his punishment was. Trying to change it. In the end, that's probably was better than just living on with those people. Was it right to kill them? No. But was it maybe right to him? Yeah. Maybe there was more to it than I don't understand. That's the thing. You never fully know. Well, we need to get the information so I can get the key. That's pretty much where we're at. I don't think we have anything else. Day 9, early morning. Available supplies have dwindled. The dead have grown in number. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it like I did, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!